Good evening, and very warm welcome from my side. We heard a lot about digital, and the talk that I've been asked to give is about the digital future. Now, I have some good news for all of you. The digital future is no longer in the future, it's actually here. It's all around us, and I hope that I can show you a few glimpses of what is happening around the world and what has great benefit and potential also for Pakistan. If you look at four aspects of life, and they're all very relevant to the policy discussions in Pakistan: education, healthcare, smart cities, transportation. Education. Long gone are the days where everybody had to be in the same classroom, learning from the same books by the same teacher. Nowadays, it's very easy to get educated online, anywhere, anytime, any place. Healthcare actually, I would say what we have today is actually not healthcare, it's sick care. Because what we do is when people get ill, we put them in hospital and we treat them. We try to figure out what the heck happened and we try to treat them. The true healthcare that digital is enabling is actually preventive maintenance, I would say. All the sensors that you can have on your body that tell you what you just ate and how good that was or not, about your fitness levels, about your blood sugar levels, all these apps that are there today, I think this is helping us to move from what is actually sick care to real health care. Smart cities. In smart cities around the world, there are thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of sensors, IoT, that allow everyone in the administration to measure what is going on. Every asset has a sensor to it, and you can measure what's going on, and it helps you greatly to improve traffic flows and other things, and we'll have a little glimpse of that as well. Last but not least, transportation. We've heard about autonomous vehicles, we've heard about drones, and this is the shape of things to come. And if you think of it, education, healthcare, cities, smart cities, transportation, aren't these topics which are very high on the agenda of everything that we heard today about making the digital Pakistan a better Pakistan? I would definitely say so. So let's take a look of what's happening in the future. Now, wouldn't that be a great way to beat the traffic jams of Karachi or Lahore or Islamabad for that matter? This is still a few years out, but not much. It has already been tested by Airbus as a concept proof. So stay tuned on this one. Another one, which is talking about smart cities. So this is actually real life, this is not concept. Dubai, one of the smartest cities on this planet. You have the Road and Transportation Association. They're using big data analytics and IoT of telecom providers like Etisalat and Du to measure where people are actually congregating and moving around. So this is real-life data from New Year's Eve, and you can see, and they can see, where people are moving, and they can do road closures dynamically and smartly based on traffic flows, based on big data analytics. No more need to block all the roads and close all the roads. So you can see in your command center where people are, because everybody there has a smartphone, so you can see where they are, and based on that you can open and close roads dynamically. This is happening today already. This is real life. Now, what is at the heart of all of this? There's a lot of technology stuff, and you see here some pictures and some illustrations of some of these technologies. Now, let's not go into too much detail, but each and every one of them is quite disruptive. But what brings out the real power of digital is the fact that they're all happening and are prospering at the same time. If you think of what we just saw, there is IoT was in there, there's artificial intelligence, there's big data analytics, there are sensors, there are smart cities. So the power of these technologies is actually that they're fueling each other and are making these applications a reality. So you may ask, all right, what is the CEO of a telecom operator, PTCL for that matter, speaking about it? Because digital is kind of, we know it. It's Facebook, Amazon, Google, so why is he even talking about that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the good news here is that this is not just for Facebook, Amazon, and Google. Telecom operators in general, be it Telenor or PTCL or wherever for that matter, has a very important role to play. And if you allow me to spend a bit of time on what it is that we're doing to make Pakistan a better digital Pakistan and a more connected Pakistan. You can see connectivity services, digital platforms, digital solutions and innovations. We have different business models as a service from the cloud or as a managed service provider outsourced. We do lots of different things, and some of them may be actually news to you and may be surprising to you. So we are working on connectivity services. That's our bread and butter business. That's what you know us for. We are providing digital platforms for our customers to enjoy a better digital experience. We are providing digital solutions to enable our own corporate customers and government customers to provide better service to their own customers. And last but not least, we are fueling the innovation economy here in Pakistan. Let's take a bit of a closer look at each of the four elements here. If we can. No, we can't. Yes, we can. All right, so connectivity, this is what you know us for, what you know every telecom operator for. And nowadays when people talk about digital, they tend to talk about mobile. That's all right, but let's not forget, mobile is a last mile access technology. From your handset to the next tower, it's wireless. You know what is behind the next tower? A wire, lots of wires. And that's what you see on the right. This is our fiber network, our optical fiber network, 45,000 kilometers across Pakistan. We have the largest fiber network in Pakistan, and the digital Pakistan that is here today and is about to be built is really, really dependent on this fiber network. We have invested in 4 submarine cables which bring IP bandwidth into Pakistan. We're the largest provider of IP bandwidth. And we have the largest IP backbone and network in Pakistan. And we're also upgrading our access network. Yes, I know many of you have in the past suffered and maybe still suffer today from bad PTCL service. I apologize for that. But we are fixing our network and we're making it significantly better. And we're fibering up so that you can all enjoy 100 megabits per second eventually. So this connectivity. Digital platforms. So, we talked about AI, artificial intelligence. Maybe you know, maybe you don't, that there's this company, Affinity. They're based in Silicon Valley, and they apply artificial intelligence technology to better match callers into call centers and call center agents based on prediction models that they have. This company is actually, the CEO of the company is a Pakistani. It's a very impressive story. They are the next unicorn. Those who were able to invest early on, congratulations. And we were the first, we PTCL were the first to provide them on large scale, not just in Pakistan, but in Asia, to provide better service to our customers calling our call center. We have also done the first OTT TV app in Pakistan, and there's lots of other things here which are showing you that we're moving beyond the traditional connectivity into digital services. Well, this is something which you maybe not know that much about PTCL because it's more on the corporate and government side. We have the only tier 3 data centers in Pakistan. We're providing cloud services, and the value proposition here, that's very important, especially also for banks. The data is held by a Pakistani company in Pakistan. That's our value proposition. Managed services, which we are providing to lots of our corporate and government customers, and here we have partnered with the likes of IBM and SAP and others. And last but not least, cybersecurity services. This is very pertinent. You had seen in the newspapers in recent days talks about cyber attacks on banks, and this is something which we take very seriously to ourselves as a corporation, but also we are upgrading our services here, and we're about to launch a security operations center for the benefit of the Pakistani economy. Last but not least, innovation. So you have certainly heard about all the national incubation centers, and we are proud sponsors of one and soon several of them. This one is in Peshawar, but there are more to come, where we are providing space to young startup companies in the PTCL buildings. We are helping them, mentor them on their business plans, on their go-to-market, and we are providing to them digital services at a reduced cost. So this is our contribution to the Pakistani startup economy. And we are in collaboration with Etisalat. You certainly know that our parent company is Etisalat in the UAE, and they have an Etisalat Open Innovation Program, and we are proud to announce that we will be bringing this to all incubation centers in Pakistan in the very near future, so stay tuned. Talking about Etisalat, so we have great benefits from working with Etisalat. They have in Dubai, which is, as I said, probably one of the smartest cities on this planet, launched an entity which they call Etisalat Digital, and they are doing great projects for the government and for corporates in this space. And we are very closely collaborating with them, and we bring the benefits of what they can offer also to Pakistan. So let's have a look at what is in store there and might soon be coming our way. This is a real-life project that they have done. So, as you can see, and as I said in the beginning, the digital future is no longer the future. It's here. It's all around us. We as PTCL, we are committed to building a digitally and connected Pakistan for the benefit and the blessing of this wonderful country that I have the pleasure of living and working in. And I hope you are all with us in building that digital future. Thank you.